welcome to Better Biz. You know, all businesses these days need to pay attention to IT services in a proactive way, which is why we have got Peter Loosely, the Managing Director of Virtual IT Managed Services, with us today. Peter, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us along, Anthony.
Peter, one of the things that I know from a marketing perspective I often talk to people about is that in order for you to attract the right clients, your values have to be aligned. And sometimes it's just a case of seeing someone and you just click with them. And I know you've got a great story about a business that saw you at a live event in Melbourne not that long ago, and suddenly, the wheels just clicked for them, and they didn't know they needed your service, but suddenly they needed it.
Look, we really enjoy going to trade shows because it puts us in front of people. And look, we like, from a tech perspective, it's quite strange, but I actually like speaking with people and meeting people constantly. That's the grassroots. It really is a wonderful time to be able to see people, understand what their problems are, and be able to give them advice. And in a lot of cases, we try to give a lot of free advice. We do that through our newsletters, through our cyber tech tips, and through our blogs to try to help people overcome problems they're having today. Now, during the trade shows, we try to actually speak to people and do that same approach. And it was within that a client actually came on board, a fairly large client came on board. Wonderful to actually have worked with them. And it was purely because they really didn't understand the gravity of the problems that they were trying to address and how long it was actually taking until they sat down and actually really looked at how long they've been working on it.
Yeah, I think that's one of the important things, isn't it? Sometimes it's that, a lot of these things, that these IT issues, as you kind of talk about, is that they get brushed over and, we'll worry about it later, and not really understanding the size of the problem, but not also understanding that there can be someone that can come in and get on top of it in advance. And I think it is very much about, if you are looking for that kind of approach, it's a matter of finding the business, and like yours, that is going to be on the front foot, that is going to be personable in its approach.
Well, yes, that's absolutely correct. And what I suppose I look at is that when we approach any new client, the one thing we try to do is to look at their systems and find out ways that we can help it make it more efficient, more secure, and work better for the company. I mean, my goal is that they see IT as an enabler. That is key for me. It really is, because to see IT just as a problem or an expense or an issue that they have to drive every day to get through, right, really discourages people in using it for its true benefit. Right. Whereas if you can remove the roadblocks and make it an enabler that shows them that they can turn this into something that has the ability to generate wealth or generate actually new clients or improve their services or their deliverables, right, people are far more inclined to want to take more of the technology and find better ways to actually get more value out of it.
Peter, thank you again so much for joining us today. And I guess we really want to direct people to the huge amount of information that's available on your website, and there's lots of things that people can do when they go there.
Well, our website has got a vast amount of information on it now. One area is obviously the cybersecurity area. There is training information in there. There are articles. We have a massive blog page now, which has in excess of over 100 plus blog articles about all sorts of things, cybersecurity related and also systems related and industry related articles. So my recommendation would be have a look through them and sign up, and we'll send you an email notification every time we publish a new blog article.